Hey guys, this is Summer, and today I want to do a special reading for twin flames, separated and not communicating. This is going to be a little different for you guys. I'm going to do some life purpose readings because one of the things that you don't realize is the twin flame journey is about finding your soul's purpose, contributing that into the world, finding self-love, and showing others how to do that, and doing things for yourself. So all that leads back in combination to you. Loving and putting yourself first, finding your self-purpose, and putting it into action, okay? So I kind of didn't know this at the beginning of my journey, and so it took a lot of research for me to figure out the things I needed to do to even come close to starting to get into union. And my twin flame and I were separated for 11 months, and about the third month in separation, or maybe the second month, I realized that I started researching on things that I could do to be back in union with my twin flame and the things I had to go through. And this is one of the main things that you should do to get to union as soon as possible. And I was able to accomplish that with hard work in 11 months. And one of the first things I had to do was find my soul purpose on this earth, okay? And then implement that into the universe and into the world, into you guys. And that's why I'm here, is because I found my purpose, even though you don't just have one purpose, but your main purpose. And my main purpose is to heal and talk, be a speaker to you guys, and give you guidance and healing and love, and give you everything that I've learned. So, without further ado, I haven't figured out yet if I'm going to break this up into 2 videos or not for the Divine Masculine and Feminine. It just depends on how long it takes. I just go with the flow. And first we're going to start with the Divine Feminine, okay? And second of all, these purpose cards are very almost literal. So, of course, I'll read into them more and pull some extra cards. But my tip is, if since this is so general and there's so many people in the world, if it doesn't resonate with you at all, if you absolutely detest the thing I say that you should do, or the purpose or the job or career I say you should be in, then it's probably not for you. If you have no talent in it whatsoever, it's probably not for you. Doesn't mean I can't figure it out with a personal reading and more in depth. It's just the fact that this is a very general, broad, but if it does resonate with you at all, and you do have a talent that you've been, not indulging in or haven't had the patience for, things like that, but it still resonates, then you should, this reading probably is for you. So we'll go ahead and get started. Spirits, guides, and angels, please tell me the soul's purpose for the Divine Feminine. And I've already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle as I see fit. What is the soul purpose for the Divine Feminine? This particular Divine Feminine that you want us to know about, Spirit. Please give me a little insight, what she should focus on, what her life purpose and soul purpose is, and what she should be doing in this day and age. What she should be working to, and what she should focus on. All right. Here we go. Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, separated and no communication. Divine Feminine, separated and no communication. Thank you. Wow. Any other messages? Cool. I love this. All right. They say I'm through with that. Okay, so this is so beautiful, feminines. Like, I love this. This is kind of similar to what I drew and what other readers told me, but not exactly the same, but kind of pretty close. Okay, the first one you received was, hold on, before I start that. Sorry, this is a new reading, so I'm not quite sure if I'm just going with the flow of what I feel. Give me some clarifiers for this particular Divine Feminine so we can narrow it down. Please give me some clarifiers, please, Spirit. Please give me some clarifier. Thank you. Thank you. Any more, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. Wow. Wow, you ask and they do tell. This is amazing because I never really had that many cards pop out like that blunt for me. But anyways. Okay. This reading could be for you, but not limited to a air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Specifically, they're pointing out an Aquarius. Specifically, they're pointing out a Capricorn. And last but not least, somebody that has just went through a terrible ending or breakup or something, something that just ended, something that just came to a close, and you're very tired and weary and worn out and felt like you've been through a battle. Okay. Also, if you're very independent, passionate woman and already have entrepreneurship skills, this could possibly be for you. Let's see if I get anything else. So far, that's all. Okay, so it's telling me for this group of Divine Feminines, if this resonates with you, your calling is a spiritual teacher. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let me read the bottom of the card and then we'll dive in deeper, okay? It says, you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So, this could be anything from a Reiki teacher, a tarot reader, not just a tarot reader. You can do all types of readings on the internet and YouTube. A public speaker. Somebody that helps, maybe ministry, maybe helping and speaking on behalf of your church. Somebody that has a special passion for like equality and feminism, a feminist. Somebody that likes to spread peace and prosperity around the world. Regardless, I see you having a gift of teaching others and healing through your teaching. It doesn't have to be specifically classes or seminars and sessions. You can always do these online and recordings as well. And this could also be a general teacher of some sort. I keep getting like a Sunday school teacher. And see, I'm not, that's the weird thing. And to show you how I'm not biased is I'm not even religious. I am not religious at all. I don't do that. I have my own beliefs and I don't shun any religion or anybody's beliefs. I'm just saying, if I was biased, I wouldn't keep telling you and pressing you about a, like Sunday school class or something having to do with religion. I'm also seeing people, a specific feminine helping at like, battered women shelters and, what was the other one that just popped up in my head? Like helping people that cross the border illegally, for some reason. Red Cross. Like I'm just seeing a lot of gifts, spiritual gifts that you have to help people and to heal people that you maybe have not been so open to exploring and putting your time and effort to, because you don't feel like this would be beneficial for you or anybody else. Like, I see that maybe it's popped up in your head a few times, but you've never really, and you know you have the talent for it because you do it on a daily basis. You talk to people and give them advice. Like, let me ask you a question, feminines. Do you ever find yourself having people come up to you, friends, family members, coworkers, strangers in Walmart, in the parking lot, at the gas station, at the lake, at random trips? Do you ever have people come up to you and ask you for help or advice? Like they will just all of a sudden spill out something that totally isn't your business and ask you the answer for it. And for some reason you just automatically know and you just spill out. Or I see you saying, for this particular type of feminine, I see you saying, well, I'm not so sure about that, or I've never experienced that, but what I would do is, and what you're not realizing is that is your gift. No matter how minute it seems in that moment or insignificant it seems in that moment, the universe actually threw that together to help that person, because you are not a natural healer and a spiritual healer, and you are magnetized to those people, or vice versa, those people are magnetized to you, because your vibration of a healer. So let me know if that resonates with some of you feminines. If you have that gift, and like drop your in the comments of like what an idea of what you think you would do resonating with a spiritual teacher. Okay. Just drop like if it's a Sunday school teacher or a Reiki teacher or a shaman, or, just like drop it in the comments below. And I'd love to see what you've always been curious about, but never fully indulged in because you thought it was just like silly or not worth your time. Okay. Moving on. The next purpose you have, I see, is an environmentalist. This one always surprises me for some reason. But the description says you're an angel, you're an earth angel who is born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So the downfall of this card is people are going to be like, nope, 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 not me. I'm not a tree hugger. And that's not necessarily what this card is saying. If I can pick it up, I got to get my nails done. See her, she's just la 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 in the woods. Environmentalist. So let's dive into about what this further means. This could mean that you have respect for every live thing on the planet, which doesn't exclude plants and animals and nature. Okay? Doesn't mean you have to be a freak about it. It just means you have a particular appreciation for it. Like you don't really like people cutting down trees. You like walking in fresh air when it's convenient for you. You like to save, certain flowers because that's how the bees get food. You have a special nurturing side for animals, dogs and cats, and whatever you see, you kind of just go, aw. And you feel like it's almost your duty to not necessarily protect, but not indulge in the modern day, let's cut down every tree and turn it into a building. Let's go pick these flowers and put them in my kitchen because they look beautiful. Like you believe like nature is a natural flow of things and it should be left in a natural fluidity of the way it is. Like you're just kind of, since you were little, always been driven to that. Like, I don't know how better else to say it. The next card for you feminines is sensitivity. This is one of my favorites. What's funny is I got this for me, and my daughter, I did a reading on her once, and this popped up like 3 different times, sensitivity. And I hate that you guys can't see it very well. Sensitivity. It says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So what this could mean is, do you ever, 2 things it can mean. One is, do you ever notice yourself getting more sensitive as you get older? And a lot of times they tell you this is hormones, which is totally true. I'm in the medical field, I know that. But it also has something to do with your spirituality and your awakening. Like, are you becoming more sensitive to noises and sounds and your gifts? Are you becoming more sensitive to the messages that you receive from your guides and your angels? This also means that you're becoming more sensitive, like more empathetic due to your spiritual awakening. And this also means that you've been a sensitive creature from day one since you entered this world. You always had an over empathetic gene that you would just do anything for anyone. You would cry if someone else was hurt. You are sensitive to people's auras and tones and their body language. You're just sensitive to everything. And this also could mean that you're an empath as well. Okay? So pay attention to that. And most of all, don't let people tell you you're too sensitive. If they tell you you're too sensitive, you need to get the hell away from them. And you need to embrace your sensitivity. Because I feel like in our world right now, that's what we lack. And that's where we're going awry, is the lack of sensitivity. Okay? The next purpose that they want you to know about is freedom. It says you're free to do what you choose. So, some of you have felt trapped through your whole life, like life is just happening to you. And what Spirit's trying to tell you is that, kind of like the saying with Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz is, you had the power all along, my dear. They're wanting you to know that you have the freedom to do whatever you want. You have the freedom to create your reality. If you have a husband or a wife that you can't stand a bear any longer, leave. You have always had the freedom. You will always have the freedom. And you have the freedom to choose your reality. You have the freedom to choose to be free from society. If you just wanted to go off the grid, you can do so. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want, and you need to express this to the world somehow. Not express it, but teach others how to be free, I feel like. one of your gifts is you need to teach others how to get out of their mental trap maybe by teaching them about law of attraction or manifestation or something like that. Okay? So let's get a daily guidance for you guys, and then we'll go on to the divine masculine. What message, daily guidance, do you have for the divine feminines for the weekend, Spirit? What message? Oh, thank you. Ooh. Thank you. Okay, it says, feminines, be honest with yourself. To me, this is always like a heartbreaking card. I don't know why. It says, be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support you and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. So, be honest with yourself about everything. Take a minute and look at what problem you've been going over and over and over in your head, and what things you have been making excuses about over and over and over in your head. Is it that your partner or your friend or even you have a few drinks every night, but instead of saying you're a drunk, you say just a few drinks? Are you a horrible negative person, a negative person that you blame it on everybody else? Is your partner constantly misbehaving or not making you happy and you just make excuses why? Like, it's telling you to be honest with yourself this weekend, okay? And you'll know. The next card you have is the opportunity to forgive. So this weekend, you're having the opportunity to forgive and learn and grow in love. And it says the situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. So to me, this speaks specifically to past traumas in your childhood. You need to go down to the deep root of the situation and forgive, and then you need to forgive your twin, like deep down, and start anew, okay? The next is giving and receiving. It says the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So, this talks about balance, how you need to learn how to not only give, but receive as well. A lot of feminines are such a motherly nature type that we just want to give. And then we wonder why we have resentment later when we haven't received anything. You need to learn to balance. You give and then you stop and wait till you receive something. If you don't receive anything in a reciprocation, do not give again. Now, if the person that you're inquiring about gives back, okay, I'll give again. If they take a step back, nope, don't budge. You need to learn balance, giving and receiving. Stop giving pouring out all of your cup just to have it empty, and you can't even, it takes you so long to refill it that you're left in resentment and heartbreak and resenting the other person. And the other person's left feeling like, well, why? I'm used to you doing this, right? So I hope this helps. Let me know if anything resonates with you or if this was just a bunch of bull crap. But I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll probably do more readings, but I'm not sure. We'll see. And I love you, love you, love you. I'll talk to you later. Feminines, bye.